Oh, we served our time on the USS 5. Lived that destroyer duty life. But now we're anchored on the shore, not swabbing decks anymore. We've traded in our steel and steam for the culinary dream. Heave ho and turn the heat. We're making something good to eat. From port to starboard, come and see what's cooking in the Pfeiffer's galley. We've got recipes from near and far, from the mess deck to the corner bar. So if you're hungry, brave and true, we've got a feast for all the crew. Heave ho and turn the heat. We're making something good to eat. From port to starboard, come and see what's cooking in the Pfeiffer's galley.
All right, welcome to another episode of the Pfeiffers. I'm Gilly, got Thumper, and got Rocky. And today, what's on the menu, Thumper, since you're the one doing the cooking?
We're going to be doing some cheeseburger tacos, some bacon cheeseburger tacos.
That sounds really good.
No, cheeseburger in paradise.
Yes, pretty
Burger in
much.
paradise tacos.
Yep.
If you're wearing like a Hawaiian shirt.
Yep.
No,
It's pretty much a smashed taco burger, people.
I'd say that because of the sauce.
Yeah.
It's so good.
The secret
So
sauce.
I did a trial run of this last night, and I'm going to go down some quick stuff for you real quick while I'm kind of like I'm balling up this meat real quick. These are about a half pound of ground beef.
Mhm.
I use 80-20 for this, depending on how you prefer. You could go lean, but my thing is if you go lean, that means you have to use more fat in your skillet because otherwise it's going to stick like a bastard. I like the 80-20 because it gives enough grease and it steams while it cooks, and it kind of makes the tortilla that I use a little bit floury and mushy. And the reason why I kind of like that is because I crisp it up at the end on the outsides, and so it's almost like eating a bun where it's harder on the outside than fluffy on the inside. So the flour will do the same thing. So once you get your ball of meat, at where you want it, you just slap it down. I have 8-inch tortillas, pre-made flour, but 8-inch is about the size for these that you want. And I just basically press down in the middle and start to spread it out from the center out to the edges of the tortilla. And I'll show you when I'm done here what it's going to look like. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be all symmetrical and everything else, because when you fold it, it's going to break anyways and kind of fold over on itself. And the thinner, the better. It'll cook faster, and you'll get an even cook through your meat while you're doing it.
I'm surprised you ain't got a fucking patty press.
You can do that, but the thing is so when you're using these 8-inch tortillas, it doesn't go out. You're pressing it, but it's not going the full round, amount that you want it to go. You want it to get pretty close to the edge of the tortilla. So like I said, you're spreading it pretty damn thin. There might even be some holes in it, where like there's no meat, but you want it to go where there's like maybe this much space on all the way around where there's no meat, because you want to like kind of crisp up the edges, so you're gonna just kind of spread it out as evenly and thin as possible on this tortilla. And I'll show you here in just a second what I'm talking about. And what's cool is you can just pick it up and slap it around, and it's not going to hurt it. Let's see here. All right. So this is what it looks like when you're done spreading.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So you're going to throw that on there like that. I'm going to wash my hands real quick. I'll be right behind you. And I did a little bit of prep yesterday because I've already made these. So like my bacon, I already crisped up my bacon. I just got to reheat it. And my Thousand Island sauce that I made, and I'm going to give you guys the recipe for that. I tweak mine. You know me, I don't ever follow recipes to the T, but I tweak mine a little bit because I've been making the Thousand Island for years, and
I love Thousand Island dressing, bro.
it's so good. I love it on burgers, man. It's just one of those. It's like one of those dressings that you can't go wrong with, especially if it's a really good one. It'll just make you want to eat more, you know. And
Yeah.
so it's like, damn, it's so good. So I'm gonna start heating up my pan because it doesn't take long for my cast iron. I have a 14-inch cast iron, right here. 14-inch cast iron that I cook in. I do that because I use the 8-inch tortillas, and I don't want to run out of room. I don't want it to be too close to the edges of the cast iron because then it's hard to get in there and actually get underneath it and scoop it up without the meat sticking to the cast iron. I can get my spatula under there and kind of loosen it up all the way around, and then I can scoop it and then use my hand and flip it up and then put it on a plate and do what I got to do, and I'll show you that here in a second.
Cool.
But let me get this pan heated up. I'm going to throw a little bit of bacon grease into it. I'm going to throw it on medium temperature because I have a cast iron. Whenever you use cast irons, you want to go a little bit lower temperature because the cast iron gets nice and hot. Whereas these non-stick pans that you buy and all that from the store, they don't get as hot. They dissipate the heat way too fast. So you might have to go medium high for
unless you're cooking with Hexclad. I can tell you for a fact, you do medium.
Well, that's because those are comparable to a cast iron.
That's what I'm saying. Because if people out there that has them, use the medium heat on Hexclad on that one. You'll be fine.
Yep. Let me get my bacon fat in here real quick and move that around. Get this nice and coated.
Well, you gotta have bacon fat in there.
Oh yeah. Well, and it's just gonna flavor your burger better too, you know.
Yep.
And you need at least all the way, you know, like me using this 14-inch cast iron, you need it to be at least 8 inches all the way around, you know, in a diameter of good coverage of bacon fat. Because you don't want that to stick. And if you don't have bacon fat, you can use olive oil. It's just not going to be, the flavor is going to be a little different, you know.
Avocado oil works good too.
What does? What do you say?
Avocado oil works too.
Oh, okay.
Avocado,
Okay.
yeah. Or Gilly, in your case, duck fat.
Yes, duck fat.
You know. All right, so that's getting pretty warm already. So I'm gonna, in a second, I'm gonna slap this down upside down, meat side down, and you're gonna cook it for a couple minutes. But while I'm waiting for that to heat up, I'm gonna give you the ingredients for the Thousand Island that I do. I use about 1.5 cups, but the actual recipe calls for 1 cup of mayonnaise, and I use Duke's. Duke's mayonnaise is a Southern mayonnaise. It's got a tanginess to it that Hellman's and all those don't have, and it gives it a whole different flavor when you use Duke's. Duke's is the best, I think, personally, to use. And then you're gonna use about 1/4 cup of like yellow onion. I like to use sweet onion. 2 tablespoons of ketchup. You got 2 tablespoons of sweet pickle relish. Use the sweet, not the dill pickle relish. Use the sweet pickle relish. That's a big thing. And then about 1 teaspoon to 1.5 teaspoons of lemon juice, and then 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. I'm heavy on paprika. I love paprika. So I actually will use like 2 or 3 tablespoons of paprika. And then a quarter teaspoon of kosher salt. I use sea salt. I don't use the kosher. I don't get kosher salt. I use sea salt. And then I add garlic powder to taste. I like garlic in it. Normally, Thousand Island doesn't call for garlic powder. So I put about a tablespoon of garlic powder in it. That's about what I put in that amount.
Okay.
Pretty damn good. I like it the way it is.
You know what could make it even better, right? If you had some freeze dried habanero powder, put a little bit of that in there. Make it a little spicy.
Yeah, you could do
Thousand
it.
Hot Islands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could do a spicy, Thousand Island. I mean, the good thing about Thousand Island is once you get the base, the spice isn't going to affect the flavor. You know
No,
what I mean?
it won't. That's what I'm saying. Because some people like spicy sauces, right?
All right, so
dressings.
I'm gonna put this meat side down
Yep.
in the skillet,
Gotcha.
and it's automatically sizzling. So I don't know if I can get it, but and I'm just gonna press on it with my hand on the back side, and it's gonna start steaming out around the tortilla there. But I press it down into the skillet, start getting that meat to start to cook really fast. And then also, as you push it down, you're pushing the edge of the tortilla down into that bacon grease. So that way it starts to crisp up that bacon grease, and then just leave it. Don't mess with it and let it just sit and cook. And just get a plate ready and get some cheese. And I just use shredded. And I have like a Mexican style shredded cheese already shredded for this. I didn't do anything fancy, but you could do any cheese with it if you want. You could shred your own cheese, mozzarella, whatever you like on it. But then you just let it go here. It's just going to shoot out some steam, and other than that, you're just waiting for that, because the Thousand Island you can use right away when you make it, but it is better the next day because all those flavors have melded together. And I do go a little bit heavier on the onion. I know I said a quarter of a cup. I like to use extra onion because you can't go wrong with onion either.
Well,
So-
you don't measure shit anyways.
I know I don't. I don't.
It's
I
all by
don't measure
eye.
anything. That's true. 100%. I never measure. Now, if I'm teaching my son how to cook,
Yeah.
I'll measure and have him measure. But if it's me cooking, I eyeball everything and I taste everything. So I'm, to the point where it's like I already know, what I can do and what I can't do. Now, I am gonna season the next one, the meat. I did not season the meat on this one. Okay, it's literally just meat.
What are you
I'm
going to
gonna
season
season-
it with?
The next one, I'm going to season it with that steak seasoning, the Chef's Secret seasoning, and it's the Renta Chef seasoning. This is something that my mom actually, she asked a chef at a high end restaurant, "Hey, how do I make my steaks at home taste like the steaks here?" And this is what he said to use.
Yep.
So I'm going to put this in the meat and then season it. So, because my son wants one seasoned, because last night I made them both unseasoned, and he really wants to try it seasoned. So I'm going to season his with that seasoning.
That sounds
But
like it'll be pretty darn good.
I think so too.
Like that'll
Okay.
give it like a steaky kind of feel to it, maybe a little. I don't know. Maybe.
And I'm just going to work around this tortilla here. And then I'm going to get a plate.
You got onion rings to go with that too?
What's that?
You got onion rings to go with that too?
No, I have regular raw onion to go with it.
I'm saying like onion rings on the side go perfect with that.
Oh yeah, I mean you could. Yep, absolutely. French fries, onion rings, all that. Movie.
Fried mushrooms,
Ooh. Yep. Give me 1 second. I'm going to be off camera for a second. Give me a second here. My tortilla folded underneath, and I got to get it out. When I lifted it up.
Don't burn it.
No, it's out. I got it off the heat. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
it folded when I put it on the plate,
Oh, okay.
and I don't want it to get stuck that way. Damn it! I broke it. This one's mine anyways. It doesn't really matter, but
Well, if it's a little deformed, it'll still eat.
it'll still fold like a taco. It's fine. Okay, there's that. Okay. Let me get a thing here.
I guess I'm taking my time. No. Well, they took a while to tack on it.
Give me 1 second, and I'm going to show you guys kind of what I do with it before I fold it up and throw it back in. So the like I said, the outsides get nice, good color. Hang on here. Let me flip that camera. So you can see the color on the tortilla. I just threw a bunch of cheese on it. So I'm just gonna fold that over like a taco and then throw that back into the skillet.
Nice.
So give me 1 second here while I do that.
I'm knocking off the edge of the sink now.
The
I know,
consomme
right?
is the Thousand Island sauce.
What's that?
No, that what I'm saying, the consomme is the Thousand Island sauce, dude. The secret sauce.
Oh yeah.
Man, I wish you could hand that to me through the screen. I want to eat it, man. I want to try one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
Rocky.
delicious.
Shit, Rocky, you're always hungry, brother.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's dinner time, but since we're done, we're going back home. We'll eat there.
Okay. I'm going to slide this off my plate back into the skillet, crisp up the one side, and then flip it. And so it's going to be soggy in the middle.
Yep.
Like on the inside, you're gonna have to, as you crisp up the outside, it's going to fix that on the inside.
Yep.
Turn my hood on real quick, get some of this smoke from my cast iron out.
Because you gotta melt cheese. Got to.
Oh yeah, yeah, and trust me, it melts the cheese perfect.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Yep.
And I think tonight I'm going to add this to it.
Ooh, look on
For mine.
the craft taco.
Yeah.
Awesome,
I'm gonna add this to my burger.
dude.
tonight.
I want to try one.
Dude, you should have seasoned the meat with that. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna do it after the fact.
Yeah.
So I got that blackened almost on that side. I like mine dark. I like my tortilla dark. And I did cut the heat back down a little bit because the cast iron gets super hot. So
Yeah.
Well, you gotta cut it down though when you flip the tortilla over, try to crisp it up. If not, that motherfucker will burn on you quick.
yeah. All right. So here's mine. Oh shit! Almost lost it.
Looks good.
Looks good.
And the cheese is melted in the middle and everything.
You can make
So-
that into a burrito too.
I'm gonna dress mine up as soon as I get my son's done.
Uh huh.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get his meat out.
Yeah, Rocky. Technically, you could make that to a burrito and deep
Yeah.
fry it. You know,
I know.
have everything raw in the middle, right?
Yep.
I think if
Roll it
it's
up.
fried, it'd be like a cheeseburger chimichanga.
Yes. You're
Chimichanga.
right. You're right.
I like saying that word, chimichanga.
You know,
All right, so I seasoned this meat. I'm gonna mix it up real good with that steak seasoning.
Nice.
Just mixing it up in my hands here. Get it good and mixed up. I don't want to have clumps of that seasoning that is in there. Might be a little strong if you do that.
yeah. But don't overwork the meat.
No, I'm not. Trust me. All right. All right. So I got that done, mixed up. Put it back in a ball. Put it in the middle of that tortilla. Press down, and just work it out from the middle to the edge.
You said clumps, and it made me think of the Nutty Professor dude in the clumps. We had relations. Like, oh my god. Oh, dude. I'm sorry. Relations.
So getting that mixed out or pushed out around that edge. And I'm just doing this on a cutting board because it gives you a stable, hard surface to work on. If you don't want to put your tortilla on your countertop or whatever, just use a cutting board. I don't use cookie sheets or anything for that. Like some people I've seen, I kind of did some research yesterday after I made these, and I was like, oh, people use cookie sheets and they put them in the oven, and I'm like, dude.
Which, I mean, you can put in the oven, which would be fine. I mean, but you either fucking gotta fry them or put them on a smoker. To me, that's the only two ways to have it right there.
Well, I mean, I'm doing it in a cast iron. That's a little,
Yep. But I'll just tell the people, if they watch this, if you're gonna do it on a smoker, you gotta have it 300 to 350. That smoker. If you don't, it will not turn out correct. Put it that way.
Or it'll take forever.
Yep.
Wash my hands real quick.
We can go get one from the spot. No, I want our own.
And this is something people could do if they have a flat top that they take camping with them. That's one of the perfect meals on a flat top. Easy, a one-handed job right there. Meal right there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you forget buns or whatever, but you have flour or anything to make like pancakes with on a camping trip.
Yep.
You can just use the flour and make tortillas, and then now you got buns.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So now put a little more bacon grease in the middle here.
Cheeseburger pizza. That would be cool too.
Coated. Okay. Slap this other one on. Literally just slap it in.
Hmm.
Don't forget to push it down.
But don't slap it like you smack your girlfriend or wife's butt.
You stupid.
You just gotta give it a little pat.
All right. Put your bacon grease back in the fridge. All right. While that's cooking, I'm going to put some lettuce on mine.
The touche.
Ooh, I need onion too.
Nate's not home.
You been home from work?
Not when I left. He wasn't home. Not when I left the
So
company.
I love me some onion.
I
So,
just walked the
man,
garage today. It was all filthy. Dude.
Is the sweet or the red onion? Which one are you using today?
this is the sweet. I always put some raw sweet onion on it.
Okay.
And then I throw it on there, and then nice handful of shredded lettuce.
What's up, kitty?
And then use my bacon grease spoon, wipe it off, mix up my Thousand Island that I already mixed up yesterday. Put a nice amount of that on the meat and vegetables.
Where that cat's retarded. It was nacho hiding.
Hey,
Can you grab a thing?
hey, you can make cat burgers on that.
Yeah, cat burger tacos. All right. Now that I'm done fixing mine, I can get his flipped over and cheese on it.
Yeah, I know. A lot more room, baby. Hey, Gilly, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you call the computer?
All right. You want me to send the invite right now? All right. There you go. There you go.
Here's his. Let me flip this up a little bit, see if I can get it. Decent picture of it.
All right, I'm hanging up on this one.
All right. All right. All right.
So there's
Nice.
his.
Looks good. Yep. Looks
Yep.
good.
And it does shrink up. That's why, I always recommend, doing at least a half, a quarter pound to a half pound.
Yep.
Because it's going to shrink up, on that
Oh, yeah.
tortilla. But that's why I say crisp it up on the edges. And it's going to get a little doughy in the middle. Don't worry about that. That gets taken care of when you flip it on, when you fold it over.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it's not going to be crispy. Those are never going to be crispy through and through. They're never going to.
No, but like I said, it gives you the illusion of a burger bun.
Yep. Yep.
It's soft and pillowy in the middle, and then it's
Yep.
crispy on the outside, which is nice. So I'm going to load him up with cheese. I'm going to give my dog a little bit because she loves cheese.
Gotta have the cheese tax now.
Yeah. If I don't give her cheese tax, she fucks me up. All right, so I got the cheese on there. Let me put this cheese away real quick. Fold this over. And when you fold it over, you're going to want to push down on it to kind of get it to actually stay folded, because it's going to want to flip back over because of that
Yep.
meat. That meat wants to spring back open.
Yep. But if they have trouble with that, if they have like a press, like a cast iron press, do that. That works too. Keep it folded
Yeah,
over.
but you have to be careful, because if you press it too much, then you're going to split that seam open.
But I'm saying, just don't press it down. Just put it on top of that. Keep it folded over. If they had to.
You don't have to have it like compressed
No.
too hard,
But you got to have some enough weight to keep it on there sometimes. Because I had to do that when I did buy all the smoker. I just put like a little cast iron thing, burger press, which don't weigh much, just enough to keep it from spraying back.
right?
And
And if you've never fried a tortilla or cooked a tortilla, do not walk away during this process, because they go fast. They go from being nice and golden to black. Like, you'll burn them super fast. So do not walk away. If you're questioning it, check it.
Yep.
And just get it to that point that you want it. And I always, doing tortillas, I will drop it down to like low to in the middle of between low and medium.
Yep.
I'll go in the middle, because flour tortillas and stuff, tortillas alone will burn fast.
Yep.
So it does not take long.
Yep.
And the last thing you want is to have your tortilla stick, and then when you get that spatula under it, it tears a hole in your tortilla.
Yep.
So you want to make sure that it's
Oh.
good enough, but not overdone. There's a really fine.
Yep.
And I know I said these are tacos. These are really big fucking tacos. So I'm going to use a fork to eat it.
Well, look at you getting all bougie over there. Come on now. Eat it like a man. Pick that son of a bitch up and eat it like a taco.
You know what I forgot? Damn it. I forgot to heat up my bacon.
You gotta have bacon on it.
I know. Shit. Mm. So good.
Yep.
Even minus the bacon, it's so good.
Yep. Well, you could put it down egg if you had a little egg too. That'd go good on it too.
Yeah, you can do like a sunny side up egg.
Yep.
You know, you could do that.
Yeah.
For sure. It'd make it nice and creamy.
Yep.
I'm not huge. If I have Thousand Island on my burger, I'm not huge on having an egg.
Yep.
But if I don't have Thousand Island, an egg is perfect for me. I think.
See, what hooks me on having eggs on burgers was that first port visit that me and Rocky had on the 5 to Australia, Darwin. You know, in 97, 98. That was the first time I ever had a fucking egg on a burger.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They have those at Red Robin.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
So
but in the late 90s, Rocky, yep, nice.
this is how I cut my. So I'll get a whole pound of bacon and I'll cut it in half, literally,
Yep.
like right down the middle. For this, because I can throw a bunch of pieces of bacon on here.
Yep.
Get bacon in every bite.
Yeah, Rocky, you're right. Red Robin does have them now, but hardly anybody in the Midwest did that here or anywhere stateside.
I know. I know.
Let me check these real quick.
Because you can never have too much protein on a burger or taco.
No, never. Never. Nice crunch with this tortilla. Mm.
See, you could have went to Taco John's and got some those cracked taters, potato lace on the side there.
Yeah, that'd actually be pretty good with it. I think.
I know those ain't healthy for you, but damn, they sure taste good. I'll tell you that.
So, whenever I use Thousand Island, you'll never see me put mustard or ketchup on a burger. If it has like a sauce like Thousand Island, I don't think there's a need for mustard or ketchup. Personally. But if that's how you roll, that's how you roll. But
Well, I mean, you don't mix the two, you know, and that's coming from me. So,
well, and keep in mind, Thousand Island has ketchup in it.
yep.
You know, you just don't want to distract from the flavor of the Thousand Island and have it too wet. You know, you don't want it too wet.
Nope.
All right. The pizza's done now. Landon dinner.
All right, all right, all right.
But this taco, I mean, you cannot go wrong with these tacos. It's,
Nope.
I mean, dude, look at this thing. This is part of it. I've already eaten half. It's huge.
You know what? There's some people out there. They're like, that's not a taco. That's a quesadilla. No, that's a big ass taco, people.
Huge.
Yep.
Yep.
You don't want little dainty tacos that you got to eat like 50 of them get full.
I'm curious. I'm curious to see how his is with the season.
Fake season. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, if he doesn't hurry up, just go ahead and take a little bite of it.
Right? I might eat the whole fucking thing. You never know. My fat ass. I'm curious.
Did you put the beer? Did you put the season on there? The berry season on yours?
Oh shit! No.
Oh,
I'm so busy with fucking doing that shit. Let me try it.
yeah.
Let's do
See,
that.
it's a good thing I'm here to remind you. So
I know, right? Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Because it gives it like a sweet flavor to it. The birria, that seasoning is really good on it.
Yep.
Holy shit.
There's a root case.
That's so good. Yeah.
see, we just got see Rocky. See, we just got to get him off his butt a little bit. Get that in the stores for you people out there.
Right?
I'm gonna work on it after the new year, after the turn of
Yep.
the year, dude.
Yep.
It's been like because I gotta still do my hernia thing,
Oh yeah.
my surgery for that too.
Yep.
I can tell you though, your guys' birria seasoning, amazing on it.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And for the
Thank you for
people that watch this later, you can't just have any birria season. You gotta have Kraft taco. So got to.
Yep. That stuff right there
Yep.
is good shit. Yeah, a little hint of sweetness, a little spice to it. Not spice, but spices.
Yep.
I'm gonna demolish this whole thing right in front of everybody.
Yep. And then you start drinking your beer, you'll get fucking full. Like, oh,
I'll tell you what. 1 8-inch tortilla like this, you're full after the first one.
Yep.
And you know, for the people that do low carb and all that, they have low carb tortillas out there you
Yep.
can use.
Mission does. Yep.
So you can do a low carb tortilla, meat, bacon.
Yep.
So it's high in protein.
Yep.
You can, you know, and then you got your vegetables. The mayonnaise is about the only thing that's really, really bad for you, but it's not really even that bad for you. It's
Yep.
mostly egg, you know. So even then, you're getting some protein out of it.
Yep.
So good. Nice little crunch with the bacon and the tortilla.
Yep.
Yeah, I wish you guys could try it. I mean,
Looks good, man.
it's so good. Like the everything. It's just the tortilla is nice and crispy in my fingers, even.
Yep.
And one of the cool things about doing it this way is you get that sear on the beef, but then
Yep.
it steams everything else,
Yep.
which is like perfect.
Yep.
That one's yours. Here's the sauce, and here's your bacon. Lettuce?
Yeah.
Huh? No. Okay. You want extra onion? Do you want sauce in that? That's it. He isn't putting bacon on it. He isn't putting fucking lettuce on it.
He wants to eat it his way.
What is that stuff seasoning? That steak seasoning.
Well, we gotta know how that steak season is good and how it is on it too. We gotta know.
Yeah, you gotta let us know. He's getting his
I bet it
1,000 Island set.
really good. I bet it really tastes good.
You like the sauce, huh? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're all on the same screen right now.
Yeah.
Online.
I know.
What's that setup?
Rocky Gallery.
Gallery.
Yes, gallery. Yes.
Okay.
Well, he said he was going to do a bite without the sauce, without the Thousand Island, and then a bite with the Thousand Island and let me know. But he took 3 bites without the Thousand Island, so it must be pretty decent.
I bet.
Even better with the Thousand Island? Okay.
See,
He
there
said
you
it's
go.
really good with that steak seasoning. You sure you don't want any bacon? You want a piece to eat? No? What the hell, kid?
Hey, that just means more for you. That's it.
This kid never gives up bacon. Weird.
That just means more for you.
Oh, yeah. And a little bit for Yasha. So, I eat like whole onion
Yep.
in the sauce.
Yep.
I dip it in the Thousand Island.
Well, that's the thing where people, they don't have to do like what In-N-Out does, grill the onions, for the burger patty, right? Or for the bun. Whole onions would work too for a bun, too.
I'll refill the other one afterwards.
Yeah, like the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah. I mean, but In-N-Out, they sit there and grill those, right? But you don't have to.
Well, they grill the onions for the buns
Yep.
for the Flying Dutchman.
But you don't have to if you don't want to. That's the thing.
Yeah, you don't have to.
No.
But like this, it's like the
Yep.
perfect little cup.
Yep.
And I'll put Thousand Island in it and bacon
Yep.
and eat that just as a
Yep.
snack. Like I'll load it up with Thousand Island inside of it.
Yep.
What? And then bacon on top.
Yeah, that works too. If you got ground taco meat, you can eat it like that.
Yep. But I will tell you, make these tacos. You're going to love them. I would recommend getting a bigger spatula, like, Turner, because
Yep.
when you have a little one, it wants to, like, flop around. If you can get one of the wide ones, I have one, but if you can get a wide grill one and use that to flip it, you're set. No other issues. It's the only thing I didn't use my good grill one, or my griddle, spatula. But well worth it. You guys can make it, because this is really good dinner. And it's, it's fairly, really not that bad for you. I mean, you're using, using pork fat for cooking, beef and bacon, vegetables. Like I said, the mayonnaise and the tortilla, but the tortilla is better than a bun.
Yep.
For you. So,
Especially if you make your own tortillas.
if you make your own, even better. But if it's that all organic, non fortified, non enriched flour, even better.
Yep.
Even better. So, yeah. So that's my cook for the night.
Yep.
You can add chili to it.
Yeah.
Do a chili cheeseburger.
Yep.
Which I have chili. I could have done that even. I have that red Texas chili.
Yep.
Damn, I should have done that too, because that's good chili. This was good enough to make 2 nights in a row.
Yep.
He was like, just make it tomorrow because it's good. He's like, I'm happy with it.
Well, it's
Is this
nice
one
to get.
better? Is this one Landon? Is this one better than last night's because I seasoned the meat? Yeah. There you go.
Yep. Well, a nice quick meal that people can get behind.
It's really, the longest part, and I would suggest if you plan on doing it, make your Thousand Island the day before.
Yep.
If you're going to plan it, do your Thousand Island the day before. If you don't, it's not a big deal. It's still going to be good.
Yeah.
Because it's just the longer it sits, the more that it, those flavors they're gonna work together better.
Yep.
But you make it, it's good for at least a week in a
Yep.
jar, or a sealed container or whatever. So you can use it for other things too. You can use it for a salad. You can use it for, some type of dressing on other stuff. I've done it on noodles before. Like, I don't know, it's weird, but I like it. So,
Yep.
I mean, it's one of those dressings that are kind of universal almost. But, make that the night before and let it sit in your fridge overnight. Let those flavors kind of meld together.
Yep.
And then just get you can even do, so like what I did for this, and I didn't even say that. I bought the pre-made patties.
Yep.
So it was fresh ground beef, but they had already pre-made them into patties, and you
Yep.
get 4 in a package, right? I took one patty, balled it up, put it in the middle of that tortilla, and flattened it out. And so I literally had pre-portioned beef that I put on the tortilla. I didn't have to portion it myself or anything like that with a full 1 pound, thing. I had a 1 pound thing of meat pre-portioned into 4 patties. So that's how I know it was a 1/4 pound roughly. So you take that, ball it up, put it in the middle of the tortilla and push it down and flatten it out and spread it out. So perfect for an 8-inch tortilla. The Mission ones are the ones I use. It's the burrito, super soft ones.
Yep.
It's the perfect size. It's all pre-portioned for you if you buy the pre-made patties. All you gotta do is make your sauce and
one of the we're having issues
get your
with.
vegetables that you like on your burgers, and you put that on your on it. So highly recommend it because it's a quick, fast, and pretty decently healthy meal.
Yep.
So if you got kids or whatever, you can crank these out really fast once you get going.
Yep.
It doesn't take long at all. I mean, you saw it was only in the pan for what, 3-4 minutes?
Yep.
And then I took it out, put the cheese on it, folded it up, put it back in for, I don't know, about 3 minutes each side, roughly. So, I mean, you're talking like 9 minutes of cooking each one. That ain't bad.
No. Well, for the people, say if they got a flat top outside on the deck, right? Decent size flat top, they can do quite a few of them at one time.
With the 8-inch, if you have a 36-inch Blackstone like I do,
Yep.
because I have the 36-inch, yeah, you could knock out a couple of them at a time. Now, I would caution you with that because you're going to be busy. You're going to be flipping. You're going to be pulling
Yeah.
one off, and you got to be able to multitask multiple ones and get them off the heat so you don't burn them. That's the only thing I would caution on.
Yep.
But other than that, yeah, you could knock out a couple of them at a time. 3 or 4 of them at a time.
Yep.
Or more. I mean, 36.
Well, depends on how big. Depends on if they got the 4-port one, right? If they got the 48-inch one, they could really crank them out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, a 36-inch, I could probably do 4 at a time, 5 at a time,
Yep.
and have room. Because you need room so when you flip it and everything, you're
Yep.
not flipping it on top of the other.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, for sure. Ooh-wee. All
It
right,
was a nice, quick and easy episode tonight.
Yeah, I mean, what time is it?
5:52,
So, about an hour? Not even.
Yeah. 50 minutes.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead there. We can bullshit afterwards, but since
Yeah.
you're done cooking, so all right, people. Till next
Okay.
time, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.